1, 2,
I like it for
3.
the radio show. It's like bang. It's like
Yeah.
right. What's that beat? I'll bring the beat to some whole different stupid tempo. It's gonna be like way off. Like you got something cool. So it's gonna be something else entirely. It's like house music. Don't say 1, 2, 3. Listen, that should be the intro.
Yes.
You can say JM Radio. I'm like 1, 2, 3 to the phone. Family is important. That's a thing. You know what's important? If you can manage, right? If you can swing some kind of family, you know? I got me this old lady over here. I got a few straggly kids over there. You know, they come by once in a while. I got a couple. There's one. You know, there's somebody. If you can manage some kind of family, first of all, you're, you know, this big word for me, but like blessed. It's only one syllable, but like you're lucky, you're good, you're blessed. Good job. You know, you got some people around you. To me, there's some simple things. Super simple things. This can be a real short segment too, but if you have something like a family or some kind of people who they love you, you love them, first of all, you're at an advantage because you got resources. You got people. People are the best resource, and not in a gross way, but in a loving, cool way. You know what I mean? And then once your people, or once you know your people are pretty good and safe and sound, all you got to do to like combat, all this stuff, craziness, is just stand up. And stand up can mean the very smallest kind of stand up, like if you didn't wake up yesterday and put yourself together and tidy things up and make yourself a little breakfast, do that today.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't able to address the needs and wants and concerns and various blah blah of your family, maybe give that a shot. You know what I mean? You can give somebody a call. You can do some dishes. You can help a kid out. I remember one day I went to work. I mean, I went, I worked at a place in a strip mall in West LA. Not Hollywood. Thanks for your support, but not West LA. But I just got out of the car. I was like I was this morning. I had my eyes caked with sleep, and it was hot. I was like, oh, it's too hot in LA. And I got out of the car, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go put my stuff, at my workplace. I'm going to walk down the thing, get a bagel, come back. I had all these big plans, you know what I mean? And I saw this lady who was a customer, She was an old lady, and she was a regular customer. But she was, despite the fact that she was a regular customer, she was so old that she would not remember even me, who would be helping her.
Right.
A big, giant 6'4" guy helping her with all her old lady problems, right? But one day I got out of the car. I was about to walk into my workplace, and this lady was walking across the street to the supermarket, and she literally just fell down.
Oh.
She just fell down, on a asphalt asphalt driveway.
Yep.
Right where the sort of the low part is, where the water would go to drain. So it wasn't wet; it was hot. And I was like, "Dang, that's my customer." Yeah. She just literally fell. She fell so hard, like a bag of potatoes. And she was so old that she had a wig, so her wig went cockeyed.
Oh no!
And she was carrying a bag of groceries, right? Yes. So her one bag of it was all too much.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I tell people, don't carry so much. That's all I tell people, right? Other people are leaning on you every day.
Yeah.
I tell people, put that down. Don't carry it. It's dumb,
Yep.
So this lady bit the dust, and I was like, we're in West LA on a busy, busy day, on a super busy, in a busy street, busy neighborhood, busy. And people just look at this lady. No one did anything.
Yes.
I was like, are you kidding?
I can't tell you how many times I'm in public and I am just shocked at the lack of...
Like, wow.
It's not even lack of awareness of their fellow humans, because they're aware of it.
Yeah, quite.
It's the unwillingness or refusal to help.
We got beautiful West Side people. You know what I mean? They look dressed up. They got money. They got Audis and they got nice cars and they live in a cool spot. And here's one of their fellow elders dressed in purple. You know what I mean? You see an old lady from a mile away. She got a funky wig. She's dressed in purple and she's overweight, but she's doing her thing. She's a part of the neighborhood. People know her.
Yeah.
Literally fell down on a bad day carrying lopsided groceries.
Yeah.
And I had to go, and she was 100% dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
She was dead weight. You could tell that lady
couldn't pick herself up.
She could not pick herself up, and you could tell also that she was so old and sufficiently heavy. She wasn't like obese, but like you get too old, too tired, you can't get up so easily.
Yes.
I trotted over there. It wasn't difficult, but it was unwieldy. You know what I mean? Like all this. How do you get this lady up? You don't want to break a bone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you got like, all this flesh. But if you're capable of standing up, I'm capable of standing up.
Mm-hmm.
I got all kinds of back problems. I got everything. But there's an old lady. You don't leave a lady there in the street. You pick her up. Give her her groceries back. Carry her groceries to her trunk. Make sure you got her wig put on straight. And send her off on her way with some water and perhaps, a sure way home.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big example of helping out your fellow man, or in this case, older woman.
Yes.
But you can do that anytime, anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing small things, standing up in small ways, you bang, 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 everything goes better.
Mm-hmm.
Everything goes better.
Mm-hmm.
It requires very little.
It really does, yeah.
And it gives you more than it takes.
Mm-hmm.
That lady was heavier than me. You know what I mean? And she was on the ground, I got skinny legs, she had big ankles, but we got her on her feet, you know what I mean? We got her on her feet and on her way. And that's all you got to do. That's all you got. That's your family.
Yes. I
don't know what that lady does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she had she got her own religious beliefs. She got her own style of clothes. She has her own everything. And she wasn't even a particularly nice lady. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she's a nice lady. Who cares? She can be whatever she wants. She's old. You know what I mean? Let her be, whatever. But it's not okay. It's not okay to just see things going south, see things going down, see things going not well, and then just go, who cares? Mm-hmm. It is what it is,
Yeah.
People who say it is what it is, mostly I want to kick him in the chin. And I can kick you in the chin with my bad foot and my bad back. Love your family. Mm-hmm. If you can't love the immediate family love the immediate family who's around you. Mm-hmm. If you ain't got no family, then you're screwing up. Love on somebody.
Yeah. No, there's
in small ways. Stand up,
you can look around. You'll always see something, somebody somewhere.
We're goofy, but this is an example, so we can say it, right? I'll give the shirt off my back and the jacket off my back. Mm-hmm. You don't gotta. I made a joke. You don't gotta steal my drum machine. I'll keep my drum machine.
Yes.
Right. I've had many drum machines, and I'll give away many drum machines, and headphones, and clothes, and right. Mm-hmm. It's not like hand-me-downs. No. If you're alive and you're a stand-up person and you care about family and you got something good and you value that, you got plenty. Mm-hmm. You got plenty. I hardly have any clothes, but when I have plenty of clothes or no clothes, I'll give you my stuff. Mm-hmm. It's easy because you get more. Mm-hmm. If you got cookies, give away 2 cookies. If you got some energy, if you got some awareness.
That's something I've always liked about you. I think you're really generous. I see you with people, and then I won't name any names.
Yeah.
We've been in a room, where there's 2 of you, and one of the people is very Scrooge, holding on to everything. Their things, don't even touch it, and then you're over there sharing everything you got, whether it's knowledge, food,
This is, whatever. I don't know why, but this is a good one. This is an important one, right?
Yeah. About human decency and kindness.
Human family.
Yeah.
Human family. And then people say, well, yeah, but times are tough and money's tight and all that stuff. But that's that. Now I understand that. I'm not unaware of that, but that's no excuse. That's no excuse.
I just feel like the family unit is the example and the representation of everything. Like how this place is built.
Yeah.
How it works and what its foundation is. So if you can truly understand the family unit, whether it be in gardening, whether it be in how electronic equipment hooks up to itself, whether it be, you know, in business or any of it, it works the same. So like you were saying, if one person's being greedy or they don't have enough to share, they don't imagine a family. If there's a family, your family, everybody is there for everybody, and then you've got this one, you know, cancerous
yeah, could be.
It can infect and infest the whole thing. You know, it just that's not a successful.
And that means you can stand up. That means you can stand up for yourself as well, right?
For sure.
Let's say
everybody's supporting and empowering each other. That's okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. That doesn't. It's not abuse.
No.
And I think this is where people get it confused. You know, they're not. Even myself, in Christianity, you know, I wasn't explained the details of how I was just told go do this, do it, and so I didn't know where to draw the line or how to do that, and so I just think more people would feel safer, more likely. I don't know. There's no excuses really for it, but I think they just don't understand like the difference between loving, giving, and working together as a team, as opposed to taking, getting abused, stealing, like those two. There's a difference. They're not,
two different worlds.
They're not similar, but I could see how they might confuse that.
Oh yes. It might not always be the right thing to do. Might not always be so clear, right? But when you develop a habit of standing up and doing the right thing, if there's some kind of thing to do, you know,
I'm such a fan of the habits like that right
now.
Then with the exercise, same thing, strengthening it and getting in that.
Yeah, you can testify, or you can
witness.
About certain things, but I can witness. I can say with certainty that if you're out there and you don't know who your family is, or maybe you do know who your family is, right? But maybe you're wondering how to best go about things. What choices to make, right? This is a strange thing, the choices, the decisions thing. Guess what? You'll never have to choose or decide anything really ever again if you do the small things right. That's crazy, but that's the truth. Yeah. I've learned that. I've learned that when I've had pockets full of cash and when I've had no anything. Just nothing.
Yep.
If you have 10 grand or $10, if you go throughout your day and just do the few right things for yourself and others, you'll never have to decide anything. You'll never have to wonder about anything. You'll never be confused. You won't have a problem discerning nonsense from good stuff. You'll never worry about statistics or data or alleged factual information that maybe sounds fishy, but it sounds very serious. But, no. If you're a person who practices just being slightly better than average, put 5% more of your attention into doing the better thing instead of the shiesty thing, you're going to have a real easier time of it.
And I think it's great because you tell people, go be a good person. They don't know what that means.
Isn't that crazy?
How to be a good person. They literally don't know. I don't understand how that is, but it is. So
I'll take that at face
little
value.
Things like that are nice because it's really clear and somebody understands. Like, just do the basics. Just do the good, the kinder thing or the integral thing.
You don't have to be a saint, or you don't have to be Mother Teresa. You don't have to be anything like that.
No, but
you know exactly what your next steps are. But they'll
find out. A lot of people are so, saying, I don't belong here. I don't know where I belong.
Yeah, I need to be on another planet.
You'll find your place. You'll find where you're supposed to be. You'll get in your right spot if you'll just do those things. Like, if you do those things, you'll end up.
You don't need to push harder You don't need some stronger mindset. My mindset will fix the world. Well, that's a tall order. If I just focus, okay.
I feel like there's as if I just force it on everyone.
Yeah. And the answer to that is
make
laughable.
Us all eat their ideas.
Yeah. So don't worry about other people's big ideas. I have all the big ideas. Don't worry about it. I got too many ideas, and they're all perfect. So that sucks for maybe some people, but it's good for people who want to have a good time, love life, see clearly through the fog, walk confidently in their own skin, have some awareness of like how to conduct themselves in public and in sacred spaces. Try the easy things first.
Just, human kindness and decency.
Yeah. Take out the trash. Don't be afraid to shake somebody's hand. Even if they're a stranger. If you don't mess with people who don't look like you, go mess with some people who don't look like you. Go do something uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. No one's forcing you. It's going to come to you, right? If you don't get used to these practices sooner rather than later, you'll be faced with all this difficult, all these difficult choices.
Yes.
In a way that's way more uncomfortable than it is right now. You know what I mean? It's way easier to do these things now, in the present when you can, than to be faced with the ramifications. This is what ramifications sound like. Watch. This is a good microphone. This is ramifications for not being a sort of stand-up person. The ramifications are this. That's something. That's my fist hitting a hand. Nobody wants that. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants that. But if you let others be beat down, if you let yourself be beat down, if you succumb to hurtful people, damaged characters, right, doing damage to others, you'll be at the mercy, right? You don't want to be on the ground beaten to a pulp over fake stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
When you could be really living life well and a part of the solution. And believe it or not, I know we've been going on too long already, but the closer you are to this place. Hi, everything's good. You know what I mean? The closer you are to, should we use big two syllables? Glory, like a morning glory, like a sunshine, like a smiley face. The closer you are to glory, and believe it or not, we won't slip this into, you have to listen to the whole thing to get to this, but like glory, power, right? Power. You feel powerless? Don't be powerless. Do something.
Mm-hmm. I think if we could probably do a whole other segment on what is power, because I think people are confused on what that is.
Oh, I'm not. I got...
No, for sure not you. That's what I'm saying. I think you could help.
It's a big one.
Yeah, because people were walking around trying to...
You want to
like you said, manhandle and control and abuse other people, calling that power.
I will stand up for that.
Yeah.
I will stand up for abuse. Yeah. And in fact, I will stand up against abuse. Mm-hmm. It's not, well, put it like this. When you're from the streets, when you're from the hood, when you're from places that have been systemically, you could say, leaned on, right? There's people in the news, for better or worse, getting leaned on, and people in real life get leaned on too. But you can either be part of the alleviation, bring levity, bring safety and peace to those things, or you can be part of that problem. If you're part of that problem, that's a problem. It's going to be your problem, right? Abusers, people who are abusive, generally, people who act and conduct their lives and businesses and, human relations from a place of, I'm going to get over on you and you're going to serve me and you're going to bend to my will, and if you don't do what I say, you're going to suffer the wrath. Okay. Mm-hmm. There are people who live like that every day. That's not going to work.
They're flared up right now too. Right now's a extra potent time for those people.
Yeah, see? Feel the pressure.
They're coming out of all
Feel the pressure,
cracks.
son. Feel the pressure, yo. You know what I mean? Feel that. Pretty soon, you're going to want someone to give you a kind word in your ear. You're going to want something or someone to show you the way. But if all you've been doing is
putting out junk.
Yeah, and kicking people in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to want to help you?
Yeah.
Who's going to want to repeat ad nauseum what has already been put out there? Meaning, hey, take it easy. Hey, be nice. Hey, there's a better way.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what church you belong to. Doesn't matter what size shoe you wear. Doesn't matter how much you weigh. It matters the content of your character. How aware are you of your fellow man and woman and kid? And then can you just do the simple, real easy thing? You'll find your life getting smoother, better, faster, richer, rich. I got the best drum machine. I don't have last year's, goofball thing from the swap meet from the pawn shop, from old dude down the street. No. All those things would be fine. But the better you conduct yourself, you're going to get your good coming back to you.